Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jay here, and let's finish up Salem. Okay, no, not Anastasia, not Anastasia, no, not Anastasia. It's already done. Okay, Salem. We're at the town hall. Now here's the thing. This is not the official last battle according to what the Wikia says, and that's because this there's supposed to be like some extra stuff after, but I'm thinking I'm guessing in terms of story, this is the last one. Okay. Either way, sorry. At the same time, while I'm doing this, there's also some softball games going on. A couple of those group of people getting around playing softball. Some of those little softball leagues that pop up. There's one of those going. There's a couple of those going around right here, and there's a guy who's he's hitting right-handed, and if the ball comes this way, I'm gonna be moving the fuck out of the way. So, okay, nope. Okay. Anyway, but like I said, this is not the last battle. There's gonna be some extra ones, but I'm thinking in terms of story, this is it. So this is gonna be the last Salem playthrough video. I'm gonna do the rest off screen. That being said, it's Abigail, fully known as a foreigner, and more hit points than the last time she was a foreigner. She was a full-on foreigner. So I've got a team here that's going to be hopefully pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. Okay, we got all these. So let's get someone with not 2030. Also, it's kind of low level. What the hell? Get someone who's got a fairly high leveled Scotty. Because I'm trying to get Scotty in there with okay. MLB. An MLB, ooh, 10. That's, I'll pretty much take that, but okay. This is gonna be it. Also, I have Jack in the back, my own Scotty in the back. My Scotty is not as high level. She's only stage 3 ascension because I don't have the mats for stage 4. Oh, nice catch, girl. Squirrels call a line drive right off the right. Is it almost hit the ground? Not a bad, good catch. Anyway, and I got my Jack, which I'm only using Jack for the fact that Abigail's a girl and she's incredible. She's very good against female characters, especially with her NP. So, and plus, as you can see, she's MP5. So who knows? I might be able to use Abigail. So let's get into it. Bile went back in time. Andra shut down during his escape. Phoenix is trapped in the pain of his endless life, and I'll be making a garden tend to my wounds. What about you, Raum? What will be your solution to all of this? Good question. I believe I'll put my faith in faith, superstition, delirium, enlightenment, fiction. They will be my tools to end reality. What do you mean by that? This world is rife with legends, with stories that are neither divine, mystical, nor demons incarnate. The Mages Association has a department dedicated to folklore. It is one of the association's most closely guarded secrets. What's more, it is guarded by Brishson, one of our king's pupils. I'll see what I can accomplish by combining these legends with superstition. I believe I will start by creating a town steeped in superstition. I'll conduct trial after trial there until I get the results I want. Oh, so this is Raum when he was getting his plans in motion. We exist solely to have mankind. However, neither faith, nor old age, nor permanence, nor hope has been able to save humanity so far. I'm sure you now understand this too, Zepar. The truth can never save mankind. You're being rash. You have not tried every truth or version of it. Your conclusion is silence. Enough. You're just like all the other fools, piling failure upon failure with no results at all. Truth is useless. My key lies in superstition, fiction, things that don't exist in this universe. Things that don't exist in this universe? Do you mean you're going to open paths to alternate worlds? Places that don't even exist in parallel dimensions? That is beyond us. We were born of order and common sense. We are bound by this world's laws. Even if there are universes outside our own, you have no means of reaching them, and no attunement to them. Indeed, by sheer mad coincidence, I won't have to reach it myself. Humans, Zepar, humans have already taken care of everything. Happily, fictional mythology describing the fever dreams of a single man was just so happened to also describe a higher being from the outer universe. The two align perfectly, and a tiny part of that being has left an imprint on this universe. Even if every word this man's story was nothing but sheer delusion, he still succeeded in opening a path. This was, doubtless, a prophecy, and in this mad prophecy, I saw possibilities. I'll take this madness, this fiction, and make it real. This new reality is what will save mankind. Yes, of course, we should have seen it all along. We can never do it ourselves. This very universe makes it impossible, in which case, what we needed was a monster from another world, who was bound by our laws, a being who abides by rules that even we, in our limitless wisdom, cannot comprehend. And it is this fictional foreigner who will finally put an end to mankind. Ridiculous, the number of dropouts emerged from within us during the battle of the Temple of Time. Demon god Raum, in Getia's absence, I decree the following. This delusion of yours will be your undoing. Your approach already failed 14,000 years ago. Sorry, Miss Ringmaster. It's just not working. Good. Now I'm sure I can't save anyone that way. Solaria, this just isn't enough suffering to save the world. What's going on outside Salem? Solaria of Chaldea, I'm sure you understand. You also wish for everyone in the world to be saved. Isn't that right? That's why you were invited to Salem after all. Your guilt sought solace here. I mean, it is a truly horrific sin on your hands. The people of Earth miss their chance to be judged. Ever since they have lived with souls unsaved. That's a far greater sin than anything Sanson or Hopkins or Uncle Carter ever did. But that doesn't matter anymore. You no longer need to suffer for your sins. I'll pardon you myself. Does this mean I was a seventh guest? Senpai, please get a hold of yourself. But if she's telling the truth... Master... Le motes de la poa. Robin? You're out of your mind if you think our ringmaster's got anything to feel guilty about. I got no clue what you're on about, but I know you're dead wrong about that. Take it from me, if our ringmaster had any conscious feelings, it wasn't guilt for the world. If anything at all, it'd be a responsibility to all the people. She failed to save. Arrogance and believing that she could have done better if only she'd somehow done things differently. She may be great, but she's still just an ordinary person, same as me. There's no way she ever wished to save everyone in the world. Not even once. She couldn't give a rat's ass about saving people in a walled garden. All she cares about is making sure everyone's got a bright future ahead of them. Robin. Good. You've got that easygoing spark back in your eyes. That's more like it. I mean, enough's enough with this no killing no matter what crap. You can't go around trying to seek forgiveness from people who are already dead. Otherwise, that scholar guy would have a damn leg to stand. Wouldn't have. Well, okay, let me start that. Otherwise, that scholar guy wouldn't have a damn leg to stand on. That was his last ray of hope, after all. Robin's exactly right. You servants have no right to tell the living what to do. Abigail, you're a servant too. The only difference is that you've had all of Salem's incredible magical energy at your command. That's not true. Abigail, let me show you what it's like outside. Senpai is right, Abby. There's a great wide world outside of Salem. A real world that no book can do justice. Not even the Bible. A world that people built, working together, and are still building more even to this day. That's the sort of future we have the power to create for ourselves. So what? Did you figure out it would be easy to just save a single child? Is that what you thought? There, I just broke through your little barriers. I guess I just couldn't hold back any longer. Now there's nowhere in the world I can't reach. Some stubborn mages are still putting up a fight, but they'll all crumble sooner or later. Okay, this is really bad, Solaria. She's effectively got our hands on unlimited magical energy now. Got her hands on unlimited magical energy now. And she's going to stop forgiving until everyone on this planet is neck deep in unimaginable torment. No, we won't let that happen. She's got to have a limit. She's got to. Right. Besides, we're still on this too. Seriously, I know I've already put you through a lot, but I have one last favor to ask of you. I wouldn't say that myself, but anyway, let's hear it. Abigail still isn't using the gates to their full potential. She hasn't completely fused with this outer god of hers. That means Masha's right. She does have a limit. She should be able to punch through my barrier and hurt Solaria, but she hasn't done that either. So I'd like you to help me and seal up all these gates from the inside, Circe. After all, you're good at locking people up and making sure they never escape, right? Huh? You got a lot of nerve saying that to my face, you know. So what, you're really asking for me to help you take the full force of all that torment she's directing at the outside world, right? I suppose you could have put it that way? Yes. Look at you all being honest. Look at you being all honest. Okay, I'm in. Can't have one of the last remaining witches show me the queen witch up now, can I? Alright then. Solaria? Oh, right. Before the contract. So, Master, Sheba and I are sitting this fight out. Instead, we're going to use our magecraft to make another barrier inside this town hall. You can't. That's tantamount to suicide. God would never allow that. Sorry, rookie, but the only deity I worship is Hecate, goddess of witchcraft and necromancy. And she's nothing like this superstitious oakum of yours. Oh? Wait, no way! Master, the weight on our shoulders is gone. That barrier got rid of the spell that's been wreaking us. My full power, now unleashed. Then that means... Thank you, Queen of Sheba. Thank you, Circe. You're welcome. But if you wouldn't mind hurrying up... Yeah, please. Your master sure likes to take her time, doesn't she? Yes, she does. Abigail? Ms. Ringmaster, this time for play acting is over. The time for play acting is over. Aha! Oh, Abigail. You can be so willful sometimes, can't you? Yes. Yes, I'm very willful. Which is why I can't wait any longer. I'm dying to forgive you before I forgive anyone else. Sorry, but that's not happening. I'm dying to see what new friends I'll meet. No. No, you can't. Absolutely not. If you do, Father may forgive you, but I never will. So please, would you mind do me a favor? Hold on a second. Gotta take a drink here. A little bit parched. And die in vain here in my Salem? No can do, girl. So everyone's at full power, even her. That's okay. 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 Well, I'll probably use that MP battery on Scotty herself. So. All right. Grand battle. Yup. What did that just do? Oh, fudge. I hate that move. And defense down. Try and weaken her a little bit before. Dang it. Not good. Chain error, yeah, I know. I know. Not good. What MP level is she? MP1, okay. Did she use NP seal? No. What did she do to melt? Okay. Alright. Let's go all out, ladies. Oh, forgot to add. Ah. I forgot to buff. Okay. Did that do it? Might do some damage. Okay. Okay. She's definitely gone this time. I'm glad that's not a cooldown. I mean, a delayed one, like it used to be. She's definitely done. Oh boy. その真髄を宿す写しみとならバラの眠りを越えいざ究極の門へと至らんクリボーライゾン動け Yeah, yeah. Not good. I think I had to beat her a number of times. What's that? Oh. Wait, how's it? That's dumb. That's kind of a dumb thing to do there, Abigail. Okay. Not much, but it'll have to do. Okay. I think I had to beat it like 5 times or something like that. Okay. Yep. I might be losing this, or at least someone here. Well, I hope she doesn't attack Abigail with this. Okay. Okay, the weaker one. Wait. Okay, no. Okay, still keeping on this here.
これは多くの命、多くの願いを受けた戦争の城。呼応せよ、モールド・キャメロット。私の知らぬ影の城、私が有する影の城。空に来た。
I really need to get her first and third skills at max level if I can. But I know I can't. I probably can't because it's very hard to do. Because I don't have the. I don't think I have the mats for that one. So yeah. Still got the evade on her, so. All right. Okay, that took her off for that one time. Oh, wow, this is it. Got her. Thank you. Didn't count how many that was. Oh, bomb level up to bomb 5 for Scotty. Yep. My Scotty. Oh, more stakes of Wailing Knight. How many do I have of those? Oh, nice. No, please, come back. God is disappearing from within me. Somebody, anybody, please take me away from here. Anybody? Abigail. Lavinia? Lavinia's breathing again. Seriously, did you do this? Yep, sure did. I gave her some medicine to alleviate her shock from the blood loss right after she collapsed. But I'm afraid there's nothing else I can do to help her. I'm sorry. The anesthesia is the only thing keeping her going, but all it's doing is helping with her pain. Abby, you're back to normal. I guess I failed again. But I think maybe that's a good thing. I was always jealous of your golden hair. The demon god pillar brought me and my family into this world. We never existed in the real Salem. We're just characters from a work of fiction. Oh no, you're so cold. Please, Lavinia, don't go. Stay with me, please. Somehow, it was all so real. Does that mean we were really friends? Friends born under the same comet. Of course, we'll always be friends, comet or no matter how much time goes by. I remember watching the sea with you from that hill. I wanted to see the whales one more time. Lavinia. I think Abigail has suffered enough. I don't know. I just can't say. But I can't say that her malicious aura is gone now. Nezzo was right about that. Besides, I think it would be the height of arrogance to interfere in other people's lives to try to save someone out at this point. To try and rob someone of their chance to repent and make amends. If anything, I'm the one who should be punished for acting so thoughtlessly. You regret having asked Lavinia for help? Yes, and I think I always will. But even so, Lavinia, I'm so grateful to you. I pray that your soul finds its way home, back to where your family is waiting for you. Okay. The meadow. No battles, just St. Quartz. Epilogue. Salem. The next day, the common. Salem final day. Bounded field partially disabled. Salem final day. Robin, Mosh, Neza, thank you for helping bury Lavinia. Of course, we want to mourn her as well. You bet. She helped us out a whole lot. I think she'll be really happy here. I think so too. Do we not need to light incense? No, we just pray for her. Here, put your hands together like this. The boundary around Salem is shrinking, slowly but surely. The battlefield enclosed the whole area should be disabled pretty soon. Then you'll be able to go back to Chaldea. I'm so happy for you. It's only a matter of time until Salem is gone. That's true. I'm sure Raum played a significant part in creating this fake Salem, but most of it actually depended on Abigail. No wonder Raum chose her. How are the people from modern-day Salem doing? They're all pretty weak, but I don't think they're in any danger. I expect they'll all be back to normal once they return from the other side. Edison will be glad to hear that. Yes, well, after everything, I don't really see any of them getting a sound night's sleep in the near future. But then again, maybe that'll serve as an inspiration for some authors and artists who live here. They pretty much owe you their lives, Sheba. Well, I couldn't have done it alone, and I really was too reckless when I first got here. Still, I wonder if His Majesty would be pleased with me. I'm sure he'd be thrilled. Then that's all the reward I need. Now that her contract's over, she'll return to the throne. Is my temporary contract with Cersei over too? I've got a pretty good idea what you're thinking. In this particular case, Sheba and I were sewn under pretty much the same conditions. Since we're checked in together, we'll also be checking out together. Sure you don't want to come to Chaldea with us? No? Not even a little? I never did manage to entice you to come along with me after all. Plus, you seem like the kind of girl who really gets around. That sort of thing really isn't for me. That said, if Hecate and Fortune smiled on us and brought us together, I could give it some thought. You just can't say the words, can you, Cersei? You'll never earn big money that way. Or just actually some of the wisdom that comes with age. Shut up! So hey, by the way, me and Sheba are both servants, right? I hope you understand at least that much. But in Abigail's case, she wasn't summoned from the throne. She's a pseudo-servant created entirely within this fake Salem. The moment it disappears, she's going to vanish along with it. Pretty different from standard summoning. You can say that again. Whew, thank goodness. Seems I really have come to Salem all this time. It seems I really have come to Salem this time. I'll be on the brink of its destruction. Huh? What the? Raum, you freaking demon god pillar? Doesn't mean we never finished him off? Why are you back here, demon god pillar? Uncle? Wait, please, I bear you no ill, I swear. Bear you no ill will, I swear. My name is... I'm afraid I do not have a name I can give you just now. But perhaps you should be so kind as to address me as Chandrop. I mean, the cosmic traveling gentleman. I'm guessing the man you know as being who made off with my body. Then you're really, you? On one of my missions, I needed to fall into a deep, very lengthy sleep to catch a horror that threatened the world itself. Let's say only the most relevant words pertaining to it were ocean and cephalopod. But unfortunately, while I was sleeping, my body was stolen from me. Hold on. By Raum, the demon god pillar? That's right. Much as it pains me to admit, I'm afraid I possess a temperament that makes me easy to possess. What's more, it was home to my ancestors, so I have a deep connection to it. No doubt Raum wanted to ensure that there was no one around who could easily infiltrate this land. I imagine that's why he set his sights on me. I am terribly sorry for the trouble my ineptitude in this matter has caused you. Aha, now I get it. Don't worry about it. It wasn't your fault. Excuse me, but I thought Raum's human body was destroyed after he died. Oh no, that wasn't a problem. As you see, I'm still fit as a fiddle. For a demon, or perhaps I should say, as befitting a demon, this pill is quite conscientious. Even in my spirit form, I was able to maintain the connection with my body, and so learn learn some of what this demon god pillar knew. And that is why I already know about you, Abigail Williams. In fact, you are why I've come all this way to Salem. Me? That's right. That's why it took so long to get here. I see that as the grave of someone about whom you cared very deeply. Uh-oh, that rumbling. Sounds like Salem won't be around much longer. Let's head for the center of town. We should have a little more time there. Okay. Goodbye, Lavinia. Abigail, you are a living silver key. As such, you are able to open all manner of gates across time and space, and travel between them freely. Me? I can't do anything like that. I can't even leave this place. Well, maybe I did open some gates once for a moment. But really, that may as well have been a whole other person. Don't worry, you'll learn. There's a trick to it. You possess a crucial ability that humans need in order to remain safe when facing off against gods. Even if it is a parting gift from a dead demon god, you'll be ashamed to lose it. So I'd like to offer you a choice. Whatever your decision, I will support it. If you want, I can completely seal away your silver key power right now, erase some of your memories, and take you to whichever time period you like. Or you can leave Salem, come with me, and travel across all of time and space. Funny, I didn't know this guy was Gallifreyan. Some of you might know that reference. That's amazing. Are you? You're like Maitreya. You do not look like it. For that matter, your universe is not ours. You're right. Travel across all time and space may sound nice, but it's tantamount to jumping off of a ship at full sail. Even so, I don't think it is a bad proposition. It certainly beats disappearing along with this land. I'm afraid you don't have a lot of time for you to mull it over, but I do believe it's worth considering. Well, Abby, what do you say? Oh my. That's the first time you ever called me Abby, Uncle. Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose that was far too familiar to me. This is in truth our first meeting, I suppose. Hold on, someone's coming up to get a ball. It's that cat. And it's got friends. Oh, hello. There. You don't say. That must have been very difficult. So you still have a great deal of living you wish to do you? Huh, kind of looks like one of the cats that we have in my house. Shadow. Unfortunately, he does have a cone around his neck. Yeah, he's got the cone of shame. He had an operation. He's talking with the cats? Okay, he's definitely not a Time Lord, because Time Lords talk to dogs. Well, talks to horses and babies from what I understand, but I don't think he can talk to cats. Well, you never know without writing. Okay, you got a deal. I'll take you all with me. I'm sure we can find a place for you on the dark side of the moon, or perhaps somewhere farther away. This is so strange. You're nothing like my last uncle, and yet you're still him. Abby, what is it you want to do? Mosh, Misery Master. Even though it's falling apart, everything I care about is still here in Salem. I know that Livnia is gone, and all the other villagers have returned to dust. But this is still my home. Even if it is a cursed land where witches were hunted unjustly, I still love it. How long has this video been? Oh shoot, this video is going a long way. I'm sure you already know this, Misery Master, but I committed a terrible sin a long time ago. Then I went and did the same thing again here in this false Salem. I was trapped by my conscience and by my wicked impulses. I just couldn't get away from them. The demon god may have tempted me, but I still accepted his offer. Abby understands she's a servant now. But even with all that, Misery Master, I can still hear him. I can still hear what Sansa said to me at the gallows. It rings in my ears, plain as day. Is it okay for me to die? Is it okay for me to abandon Salem and wish to become somebody else? God will never forgive me for what I've done. And yet that's for you to decide, Abby. Mosh, she's right, Abby. No one can pass judgment on another person's heart. But they can still extend a helping hand. I may be younger and more inexperienced than anyone else here, but I do know this much. Life has any number of opportunities to step off the stage, and just as many to perform on a new one. Okay, I've made up my mind. I'll come along and travel with you, Uncle. My dream has always been to go on a trip somewhere, anywhere that isn't here. That is a good dream. Trips are good things. Thank you, Neza. I'm glad to hear that. I should warn you, though, my journeys tend to be more than slightly unpredictable. That's okay with me. Maybe someday in some other distant world, I'll even go to see Lavinia again. Besides, you never know. If God wills it, I might even become a new servant in Chaldea at Solar's Observatory, right? Well, not yet. I haven't summoned her. If it disappeared here now, that'll be the end of it. But if someday, by some fantastic stroke of luck, I manage to become truly free in a far-off, distant world, even if I'm not really me anymore, I'm sure whoever I am still will want to keep journeying. Right, Mush? Yes, that's right, Abby. As long as we're bound by fate and fortune, I'm sure we'll meet again someday. Heh. That's wonderful. I can't wait. Well, she's got to wait a little bit longer, so I tried her GSSR banner. I didn't get her. I got from what the video I made on it, last FGO video I made. Yeah, it's I got MP3 Jolter. Oh, and Uncle, I wouldn't mind if I call you Uncle. If I really do have that kind of ability, do you think I could promise something to Ms. Raymaster and her companions? You know how you said your mind and body each existed independently of each other? Well, I was wondering if I might be able to return Sansa's memories to Sansa and Chaldea. The ones from before his execution, I mean. That depends on how much work you put in. It will be a difficult thing to do, though, even for me. But I can't say it's impossible, though it certainly couldn't be done anytime soon. In that case, I have even more reason to travel with you, and to learn as much as I can. Well then, I suppose we should get going. Are you ready, Abby? Let's see. Good, you got your 2 friends. And I've got mine. Yes, Uncle. They're a bit heavy, but I can manage. Well then, people of Chaldea, I suppose this is farewell. I do hope this body of mine doesn't make any more trouble for you from now on. Oh, and just in case that false god, on second thought, never mind. In the first place, my work is not yet complete, so the strange tales I've heard and my own summoning tones don't line up quite yet. Farewell. Please take care of everyone. It was wonderful to meet all of you. Mosh, you are so lovely. Marahari, you are so kind. Robin, you are so thoughtful. Neza, I love everything about you. And Ms. Ringmaster, thank you for showing a play I'll always remember. If you ever meet another me, I do hope you'll be kind to her. And I know I can be naughty sometimes, so if I am, I hope you'll scold me. I think I can handle that now and then. Then when I'm being a good girl the rest of the time, will you let me get away with lots of things? That depends on what they are. Hee. Oh, and of course, thank you for all your help, Cersei. Don't worry about the formalities. Besides, you weren't really a real witch after all, so you don't need to look up to me or anything. Oh wow, you really can't say how you feel, can you? Did I sound like her? Huh? And last but not least, Tituba. Oh, I'm sorry, it's just kind of slipped out. That's okay, Miss Abby. I hope we have a wonderful journey. I will. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay. So you cry from time to time, huh, Prince Neza? Do you have a problem with that? Nope, I have a little. In fact, I'm kind of jealous. Senpai, Calbe is about to bring us back too. I don't think they're going to wait much longer. Well, there's my wind. Guess it means it's time for me to set sail. You know, I actually kind of enjoy putting on plays with you guys. See you later, you cute little witch. Nope, don't like it. Don't get the wrong idea. Next time I meet, it'll be you coming to see me. Of course, you better not expect me to just sit around waiting forever, so I might just show you my beautiful face in Chaldea sometime. And she has. Okay then, I have one last thing to say myself. I swore I wouldn't bring this up earlier, but now, there's always no voices to be found, even beyond the desert. So chin up, don't lose sight of the stars, and keep putting on one foot in front of the other, like any good Chaldean should do. I'm sorry? I'm sure we'll meet again someday, Sheba. I hope so. If you want me to predict that, I'm afraid it'll cost you extra. Seriously, Sheba, it was great meeting you both. I hope that someday we can... I hope I get Sheba sometime. Well, looks like it's our turn to leave. Senpai, it's happening over here too. This is our final race shift. Senpai. Senpai, give me your hand. You got it, Mosh. Thank you, Senpai. There's nothing I like more. One day, let's go on another trip. Master. Wait. Something doesn't feel right. We forgot to give Abby back her pendant. Oops. Are you sure you don't want to go back? Go back? Oh yes, you can go back home, back to the throne. Or back to the very beginning, a clean slate if you're so inclined. I'll open the gate for you either way, Charles Henry Sanson. I don't need to go back anymore. Go back anywhere. I'll have done what I set out to do. I see. In that case, you already have the key to the gate you need to open. Key? No, I don't have anything. Wait. Where did my sword go? Would you by chance know what happened to... Ah! Oh, excuse-moi. Excusez-moi. I didn't mean to step on your foot. Please forgive me. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm just glad your shoes didn't get dirty. I see. So it's you all along. Now come on, Charles. Can you hear that music? Are you a good dancer? You certainly don't look like that. Look like you are. It's true. I am a terrible dancer. I never did have anyone who would dance with me. So if you don't mind, I'd be grateful if you would teach me. Of course I'd be happy to. Sure thing, Marie. So, did the story lose Sanson? Okay, this one's been long enough, so gonna stop this one here and do the next one in another video. See ya.